No one slick as Gaston.
Stop singing.
In 1991, the animated classic, one of the greatest animated films of all time, Beauty and the Beast, hit theaters, capturing our imagination, capturing our hearts, and also, by the way, capturing 2 Academy Awards, and as a matter of fact, made history by becoming the first animated film ever in the history of the Oscars to be nominated for Best Picture. And what makes that even more impressive is this was back in the day at the 1992 Academy Awards when the Best Picture category was still limited to just 5 nominees. It's not like today when you can have 7, 8, 9, or maybe even 10 nominees, just 5, and an animated film was one of them. It wasn't for another 18 years that another animated film got nominated for Best Picture at the Academy Awards in Up in 2009 and Toy Story 3 in 2010, and to this day, those are the only 3 animated films ever to be nominated for Best Picture. Now fast forward to 2017, and Disney decides to release a live-action version of Beauty and the Beast to a lot of excitement. It starred Dan Stevens and, of course, Emma Watson. To say that this live-action rendition wasn't quite as warmly received as the original animated picture might be a little bit of an understatement, but one thing's for sure, it made a hell of a lot of money, making $1.26 billion at the box office. And even though the film wasn't as good as the original animated one, it still had some highlights, and I would contend a couple of those highlights were in the form of Luke Evans and Josh Gad playing Gaston and LeFou. And recognizing how much financial success that live action incarnation made, and also the fact that Disney is really into making their live action remakes, it should come as no surprise that Disney Plus has just announced that they are going to produce a limited live action Gaston and LeFou prequel series, limited series on Disney Plus that will take place well before the events of Beauty and the Beast. And yes, Luke Evans and Josh Gad are both scheduled to not only produce this series, but also return to star in the leading roles. What is also interesting about this is where the idea for this new series apparently got its start. Some of you might remember that Josh Gad was working on a Muppet show for Disney Plus that never did see the light of day. Anyway, Josh was working on that show with Once Upon a Time creators Eddie Kitsis and Adam Horowitz, and the 3 of them were trying to get this show pulled together that ultimately got canceled, but apparently it was during that time that they were working together that the idea for a Gaston and LeFou series kind of came to be. In describing the new series, The Hollywood Reporter puts it like this: the untitled limited series will be a 6-episode musical event with composer Alan Menken in talks to return as well. Sources say the project, which is currently in the early development stages, will take place well before the events of the film and also expand the Beauty and the Beast universe. No other stars from the film, like Emma Watson or the aforementioned Dan Stevens, are currently attached, though sources say there is a possibility that they could pop in for a guest spot. Listen, to me, this is actually a really good idea. I did not like the live-action Beauty and the Beast nearly as much as the original animated series, no, but I did like Gaston and LeFou in it quite a bit. And I think revisiting that with these 2 guys coming back to play the roles, I think there's a lot of potential there, and I think it could be a lot of fun. Could also be a dumpster fire, but I also think it could be a lot of fun, and I think it's worth taking a shot. Question is, guys, what do you think about this idea of a Gaston and LeFou limited series? I kind of like it. Maybe you don't. Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, you know we're going to talk about this on the John Campea Show come Monday again, but that will do it for me for now. Thanks a lot for joining me. My name's John Campea, and until next time, bye-bye.